Our next guest speaker definitely knows a thing or two about making a successful comeback story happen.
What do I bring to the table? What do I bring to this stage that sets me apart?
She's a cowgirl turned television personality who experienced a lot of criticism in the earlier years of her career because she didn't quite fit the traditional cowgirl mold.
The only person who really, at the end of the day, has to believe in you is you.
Let's welcome to the stage our keynote speaker of convention, Miss Courtenay DeHoff.
This house is rocking this morning, FFA. When I quit my first TV job, I quit something else. You see, agents and managers, people in TV who help you get jobs, they would say, well, you got a little bit of talent, maybe someday. The top 1% makes it to New York. But here's what we are going to tell you. If you're ever going to be taken seriously in places like New York and LA and Chicago and Dallas, these big, fancy TV markets, that hat on your head, it's not going to cut it. And those boots that you wear on your feet, they're cute, but save them for a country concert on the weekend with your friends. Y'all, this cowboy hat went in the closet for a decade.
I spent 10 years of my life trying to feel accepted just the way I was, until I finally realized the only person who needed to accept me was me. I have worked so hard in my TV career to get to where I want to be, but I'm living a half-full life, right? I'm not being the true Courtenay. Around the world, 900 million people feel unfulfilled in their daily lives, according to Forbes. 900 million. And I was one of them for over a decade. Today, my goal, my mission is to teach women from all walks of life how to live legendary lives through the cowgirl spirit.
When I used the little hashtag, Fancy Lady Cowgirl, I didn't use that hashtag thinking, I'm gonna launch a global brand movement. Nah. I was just turning my mess, my struggle, my journey into my message.
A Fancy Lady Cowgirl is many things. First and foremost, I think she's a woman who sort of upholds traditions of the West, but in new and unique ways. The brand was really born because I didn't feel like I really fit in to the rural Western agriculture community when I decided to step back in after having a TV career, exclusively in big cities for 10 years. What I discovered from just sharing my story, there are so many women and men who felt the same way that I felt.
It's just pretty phenomenal what she's doing. It's going to benefit the lives that they're going back to. They're going to show up as a better mom, a better sister, a better friend, a better business owner, a better partner. With this message, young girls can just see and know that they can own and be all parts of themselves and that they have a place at the table.
I just kept showing up. If you don't take anything away from this keynote today, let it be that. Whatever you do in life, whatever your big, crazy, wild dream is, just keep showing up.
Legendary people are simply ordinary people with extraordinary determination who refuse to settle for half-full lives. For so many years, achieving my dreams while showing up as my authentic self seemed impossible. I'm proof that it isn't. And I'm setting out to teach women everywhere how to build a courageous mindset in order to pursue impossible results, which lead to legendary lives.
Okay, this is fine. I'm not panicked. I'm a little panicked. What did I sign up for?
I'm going to teach you the Cowgirl Code, 7 lessons that will allow you to let faith, not fear, become the filter for your vision. I will teach you how to shift your mindset to pursue dreams for your life that seem impossible. Today, right here, right now, you're going to start putting legacy over temporary.
Think maybe you couldn't be moved any more than you have been by somebody, and then they surprise you, and it's a beautiful thing to be surprised by the goodness and motivational ability.
Don't confuse your intermission for your finale. January of 2020, I put an earpiece in my ear and a microphone in my hand. I heard a producer say the words I had waited 31 years to hear. Courtenay, we're coming to you live in 5, 4, 3. You're on in New York City. That was my finale. All I'd ever wanted to do was work in the #1 market in the country. And you want to know the best part about this gig? Not only was I standing in New York City, I was interviewing the best cowboys in the world, and I was standing in New York City on TV in cowboy boots. I loved that job. The finale. It's January of 2020. You want to know how long that job lasted? 3 months. It was just the intermission to something much cooler. Don't confuse the intermission and the finale. And y'all never settle. Don't ever settle. Don't let society, don't let other people tell you what you need to do to fit in. Take it from someone who did not believe in themselves for 10 years. Until you finally believe in yourself and who you are, you will never fully tap into your potential. I want to thank you guys for letting a little cowgirl from Kansas stand on this stage. Thank you. Thank you.